What's going on, guys? I think there's a couple people in here. But anyway, how's it going? Hopefully, that's going okay. I might have to put in my earphones here, bud. All right. There we go. I don't think there's anybody in chat. Oh well, looks like I'll be streaming to myself for a little bit. I think there might have been a little bit of confusion in the live stream events because I couldn't get my stream key to work. So actually, before this stream, I actually posted up 2 different other stream events and then deleted them. So there might be some people like just kind of hanging out in an empty stream that's not even working. But yeah, anyway, I don't think there's anybody else actually in here. Maybe one person. I don't know who you are, but hi. Anyways, yeah, it's kind of a late morning for me because it's like almost 2 p.m. And I slept in last night, just catching up watching like watching the original Gundam series and stuff on, what is it, 9 anime. So one second. Anyway, yeah. So pretty much today, as far as this stream goes, hi guys. Pop out this chat here. Yeah, as far as this stream goes for today, I'm just gonna be just unboxing and building up this HAR series Mark 1 and Mark 2 high precision anti-material, even though they spelled the material wrong, rifle kit from, I don't know, it's a collaboration between 2 different companies, G Temple and some Chinese company. Well, I think they're both Chinese companies, but yeah. So I figured I'd just do a quick unboxing and then build this kit for you guys. And yeah, I've got 2 cameras set up so you can kind of see what I'm doing. But for the angle right now, you're gonna have to deal with my ugly mug. Anyways, let me just drop this down a little bit. And I think we're okay. But what are you guys up to? Jeremy and Matt, y'all doing anything interesting? All right, anyway, yeah, I mean, there's not that many people in here anyway, but it's cool. Group all up in here. So let's just get right down to it. Not really waiting for anything else. So Jeremy says he's always building, working on the frame sheet end for a contest. That's cool. That's pretty cool. All right. I'm going to begin the unboxing of this. Okay, so right now, let's just switch this camera over to the other one. And we'll get going. Come on. So, and that's way too close. Can I have a widescreen? Doesn't seem to be working. OBS works better. Alright, so I guess that'll just have to do. Yeah, Google Hangouts does not like to play. Anyway, alright, so let's just get going with this unboxing. Got some tape over here. And just put that one away. Don't need OBS. And all right, 5 people up in here already. Cool. And just unbox this. I hear something metal rattling around in there. I wonder what that could be. All right. So anyway, just simple introduction, I guess. These two companies, G Temple and some other Chinese company, they collaborated and created a really cool looking 1/100 scale rifle set. I bought these kits for about $20 shipped, $20 US shipped, and yeah, I mean, I figured I like my big guns, so figured why not. So, hello, McPrinny, how's it going? So before we do anything else, let's just kind of see what comes in the box. So I've got this little plastic baggie here with some I don't know, it's maybe the tip of a barrel, I guess, I'm gonna assume. And it's got some like beaded parts and some, shiny gloss little beaded parts over here. So that's pretty cool. These are in fact water slides. They come with Xeon and EFSF logos, as well as some and your typical Shinanju or markings, caution markings. Although this is caution, CAUTION. Jeez, that's pretty sad. But yeah, water slides. They don't look very good quality because you can kind of see like in the light that like even though they are pre-cut, you could probably cut off a little more and get closer to the actual decal. So whatever, it is what it is. Got your manual, take a look at that, and got some runners over here. From the looks of it, looks like we've got some mold lines and stuff like that, but that's to be expected of, Chinese brands. Like this piece is not even like straight on the runner. But yeah, it looks like there's going to be a lot of painting involved, I'd say, at least to make it look somewhat decent. But yeah, it looks like this was 3D printed. You can see the marking right here. There's like little swirls. Yeah, so I don't know. It looks like it's been 3D printed, but whatever. So yeah, I guess we'll just unwrap it all and just kind of get going, I guess. I apologize if the the sound of the plastic and stuff is kind of unbearable. But yeah, from the looks of it, I mean, I don't know if you can tell. It's not focusing now. No. Yeah, I don't know. You can probably tell in the light that they're like little swirls that go up and down the runner. That tells me that this has been 3D printed in some way, shape, or form, because you only get those markings from 3D prints, because you typically would get that from the nozzle, kind of swirling around and laying down that plastic. So, yeah. Hello, Miguel and Aaron. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, I wanted to do the stream today just because the last stream kind of left a bad taste in my mouth. So, but yeah, I'm currently in Seoul at my girlfriend's place while she is at the hospital working. So I'm kind of like that, like a little puppy dog waiting at home. But so these parts, I didn't even go over this. These parts here look like they seem to be like outer parts, like outer, bits and bobs, like like the handle and maybe some tips. I believe these might be tips. Yeah, rifle tips, magazines, canisters here and there. So just miscellaneous like outside embellishments, I guess. Then these two runners, which are not labeled. Oh, they are labeled. In a really small little flag right there. It says A1 and A2. Yeah, these look like the inner parts of, I guess, the frame and stuff like that for the rifles. And then these, obviously, judging by the elongated pieces, are obviously going to be the barrel parts. So yeah, I mean, doesn't look too complicated. I like that these canisters are molded in one piece, despite the fact that they still have seam lines. But that's nothing a little sandpaper can't fix. But yeah, yeah, it's Monday, freaking Monday. So let's take a look at this here manual really quick. It's probably not going to be too crazy. Yeah, pretty simple. 9-step to finish the Mark 1, and then 3, 4, 5. Yeah, they got kind of lazy with the manual, but yeah, let's look over this real quick. So total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plastic runners plus a plastic bag of little beady detail thingy-majiggies. Can you see that? It's kind of oversaturated. There we go. Okay. And then your little baggie of metal part right there. But yeah, I mean, it looks pretty simple enough. I mean, you just kind of cut out the parts and put it together. They didn't really go through the motions of going through piece by piece and telling you where it goes, and so they just kind of went lazy and basically just told you to figure it out. So Molumbo, it's in the description of the video, man. The HAR Mark 1 and Mark 2 anti-material weapons. So yeah, right there in the title of the video, buddy. But yeah, whatever. Let's just get going on building this and see where we get as far as this rifle goes. So yeah, I mean, as per usual, if you have any questions or anything, just pop them up there and up there in caps, and yeah, we'll just kind of hang out and build and stuff. I don't really have anything else to do. Where's my toolbox? Here it is. I don't even know where this went. I built it somewhere. I don't know where it is though. That is, don't need that. And I don't think I need anything else. Maybe some of the sand. I'm pretty sure I don't need god hands. I'm not gonna need the god hands. So I think that's it. Maybe. Okay. I'm putting that away. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm currently not at work today because I have Monday and Tuesday off. Because tomorrow, which would be the what's today? Yeah, the 15th. Is going to be the Korean equivalent of Independence Day. So, yeah, I mean, pretty big day for Korea. So, yeah, I got that day off, but they didn't bother sandwiching days off for my girlfriend. So, my girlfriend unfortunately has to work today and tomorrow, and she has off tomorrow, whereas I have off Monday and Tuesday. So, yeah. But yeah, so we're gonna start with the A1 runner, part number 16. Yeah, immediately off the bat, you can tell that from the mold swirls and stuff like that, that this is not exactly gonna be a wonderful kit as far as finish goes. But you know, what are you gonna do? It's 3D printed. Yeah. So I would say, yeah, there's a lot of sanding that's gonna be involved as far as this goes. I already there are already a couple other reviews of this out already. I know Tim at Child of Mecha. He's already built this and put up a blog post on the quality and his thoughts on it. And so I mean, I kind of knew what I was getting into just from having already read his thing. But interesting thing is, this is undergated. I don't know if you can see that. This is undergated. So, yeah, that piece is, you can snip it off from that side and then cut it off on this side. Very interesting. But I don't see the point because you have to sand the whole damn thing because it. Hey, Kano. How's it going? Yeah, I don't see the point of going through the trouble of undergating when your mold process is so bad. You can see the dips in that funky line right there. Yeah, it's pretty bad. But whatever. Not a whole lot we can complain about, I suppose. I mean, I guess, you know, I shouldn't complain because it's only $20. So, yeah, I mean, it's a good chunk of change and a lot of plastic for $20. It's not bad. I think Tim got his on Taobao, I believe. Yeah, for me, I didn't order this on Taobao. I think Samuel Decal had some. I'm not exactly sure, but he might have been selling these. But yeah, I just picked this up through a like a reseller here in South Korea. But yeah, I mean, just you can see if you see the swirls there. Like if you see the swirls there and stuff, like that basically tells you that this was pretty much, it was 3D printed where the nozzle will be circling and circling to lay down that plastic. So, yeah, whatever. Just you know, slowly picking away at this kit. Not a lot of people here today. I thought there'd be more people just because this is more of a time that's kind of feasible for more people on a different side of the planet. But I think I might have streamed a little bit too late because at least in the US it's already past midnight. So Mlamba asks, what are you going to use these weapons for? I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I'm probably just going to I'm probably going to just build it up for now and then just stick them back in the box because I don't know what to do with them. But yeah, I'll probably have to take this apart and sand it before I paint. Yeah, I mean, I see, like, I don't know if you can tell. Yeah, but in that, there's a little notch right there. And it's just, the mold is really bad. So, I can't really, not a whole lot going for it quality, mold quality wise, but still cool nonetheless, I suppose. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be taking this apart before painting it, and I'd probably get rid of these seam lines as well. So, so yeah, I'm gonna cut the pegs on these, and then that'll make it easier for me to take this apart. CB says he's gonna use his for his GM Sniper too. Yeah, I mean it's a 1/100 scale, so I don't see why that would not fare well with that kit. If you've been following me I've already finished GM Sniper 2 build, painted build already. Yeah, I'd say it would look pretty cool. I was kind of hoping that this kit itself would be out by the time I like worked on or finished my GM Sniper 2, but yeah, it released like last week or something, so it was like 2 months ago. But yeah, still picking away at that damn Penelope. But I'm not home at the moment, so can't really do much about the Penelope at the moment but it's okay. I mean, I was getting kind of burnt out on it just because there's so many parts to paint. Why is this piece not going in? Are you serious? Gonna mold parts like that and it's not even gonna go in the hole. Strike one, buddy. Damn. Yeah. All right, so let me tell you what's going on right now. What's up? All right, have a good one, CB. Have a good one, buddy. And Tiberium's in here. All right, so let me tell you what the deal is. Right now, there's a peg in here on this side. You can't really tell much. There's a peg right there. And that peg has to go in here. But the mold is so bad that this peg doesn't go in that hole. Like, really? Like, I need a freaking pin vise? You serious, brah? Bad fitting, man. Can you hear that? So, yeah, not a whole lot going for it. I'm probably gonna just have to glue that thing together. That kind of sucks. Yeah, so the pegs are supposed to go in the holes, and they're just not gonna go in. So I'm gonna try to flush it out a little bit with my knife here. Problem is, it's not gonna stay. Whatever. That's a little glue can't fix later on. Yeah, it's not even aligned. Look at that. It's off center. Oh well. We'll just put this together and see how it looks all mocked up. But yeah, definitely gonna have to take this apart. Look at that nonsense. You can see that little bit of a hair in between. So fitting issues. Can you see the light? Pretty bad. All right. All right. Man. All right, what do I need? B2. B2. That would be, that's B1. B2. All right. Awfully quiet in chat today. Guess y'all are kind of tired or busy or something, I'm gonna assume. I don't understand. Sean, the name of this kit is in the title. Wake up, man. Austin's in here as well. Yes, this is a third-party kit. And judging by the initial build of the first two parts right here, I can't say that it has a whole lot going for it other than the sheer ooh factor of the large weapon that it is. I cannot figure out. So they labeled this B1 and B2, and then they just write B2. So okay, so just assume that all the runners are B. There's no B1 or B2 runner. But yeah, I posted on my Facebook that I was like trying to like catch up on some of the other like Gundam series, like catch up on the origins, which I did. And thanks to you guys for suggesting where we can watch anime. And so I've been kind of binge watching the original Gundam series just because I've never watched it full all the way through. Like just like little bits and bobs I've seen on like Nickelodeon way back when. So yeah, I just kind of went through it, but I realized that the show itself is extremely drawn out. So yeah, pretty interesting. I gotta say, I'm kind of liking just like going through the old show. It's just like really surprising to me to see like Mirai. There's one episode where Mirai is like, she's like giving the kids a bath. I forget their names, but she's giving the kids a bath, and they're just all four of them are buck naked. You can see the little boys like their dicks are hanging out, and Mirai's tits are hanging out and stuff. And I was like, man, those are the days way back when. Island Wars? I don't know what Island Wars are. I'm talking about the original in UC 0079. Could be the Island Wars. It might be. I don't know. I was binge watching, so you can kind of imagine how much I was really paying attention. But you guys probably know better than I do. But yeah, I don't know. It's just a simple thought where I was like, man, those are the days before censorship and all that stuff. Yeah, this is terrible plastic. I don't know what kind of plastic to compare this to. This feels like, I don't know, like cheap toy plastic. I don't know how else to describe it. It's not even like real plastic. It's kind of like a waxy plastic. So, I mean, one thing that it has going for it is if you're doing nub removal and you just kind of slice a little bit too much with the knife, it'll still be nice and flush. It's not gonna, have that white, bendy, whatever. But it was an episode that was removed for the English version. Ah, interesting. So I guess it is the Dulhans Highlands. But yeah, pretty interesting. I mean, I'm enjoying it. I think I just finished like episode 30. I want to say. I should put on B12 first. That's the A runner. Where's B runner? B12. Oh god, this is such bad plastic. Yeah, so I'm just kind of like just going through. But like another thing is like, I don't know. I think maybe I might have been just kind of like, just I don't know. You like, because like you see something or you hear about something like that was done back in the 70s or 80s, and then you just kind of look down on it and just like assume that it's like super primitive and stuff. But I gotta say, like after watching like the original Gundam series and stuff, like I don't know, like I could no longer like look down upon the 70s and 80s because like just like the story development and like what was important, and I don't know, I guess just the whole premise of like the political satire involved with the Gundam series and stuff as well. Like that was it was pretty interesting for me to see like how would I explain that? See how like deep the rabbit hole goes as far as like the story development and stuff like that. Um, and they touched on you know nuclear warfare and how that's banned, and I don't know. I guess one would just kind of assume like, oh, it's the 80s. It must have been so primitive and blah. But really, it's not. That's not the case at all. Please don't cut my own finger. Screw it. Oh, that's a thick ass piece of plastic. It's a good 2 millimeter thick freaking nub. Jeez. Yeah. Lots of sanding going to be involved in this. I believe it's supposed to go in like that, but it's not. God, look at that flash. That's the nastiest piece of flash ever. Look at that nonsense. Jeez. I'm not even putting this on right. Do. But yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm sure there's a bunch of you guys who are way more well versed in, you know, the original Gundam series. Holy crap! Jesus Christ! All right, so All right, so I put this thing on the side of it, right? And this one attaches to this point right here, and then the other end attaches to the end of like the barrel muzzle part. And pretty much this one is so tight, and the fitting on the actual body of this rifle is so loose that it's literally, it's like pulling it out. That's pretty ridiculous, man. Yeah, I got a feeling this one was, it looked nice in the 3D CG renderings, but an actual, yeah, practicality wise, I'd say, I don't know. Jeremy is going away. Goodbye. Have a good one, Jeremy. Say hi to your wife for me. Michelle, right? Michelle, correct? I think that was her name. Oh, Jesus, look at this. No. This is terrible. Oh, man. So, yeah, pretty much both these pieces on the side are pulling the whole freaking thing apart. That's ridiculous. And then if I squish it together, this part comes out. Fitting issues galore. Yeah. Yep. If you're gonna get this kit, yeah, I was just saying that, Tiberium. Yeah, Michelle says hi. But yeah, this kit definitely needs some glue. I don't know, like this piece here, it's like a waxy plastics from, I don't know, I was like kind of wondering, like I was kind of entertaining the thought of like sticking it in like in a thing of hot water and just kind of stretching it out a little bit just to get it to fit a little bit better. But Matthew Shropshire says hi. How's it going, man? But yeah, whatever. I'm just building for you guys to kind of mock up and show you guys what it looks like. But initial impressions are not that good. So a lot of problems, I'd say. Let's see. See. My back is killing me. Oh. I believe this is a C runner. Where's the little flag? I'm gonna assume it's a C runner. C10. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. 10 and 12. Oh god, this plastic is terrible. I don't know what kind of plastic this is, Tiberium. It's I don't know. It's not that malleable, but it's not hard either. I was able to just twist off that little knob. So yeah, I would say a lot of sanding will be involved if you want to make it look halfway decent. All right, I got that out. One, two, three. I don't understand. What the hell kind of funky ass like instructions are these? Ruffles like that. What the hell is that? Go figure. I don't even know what piece that is. What the crap? Kano, it's correct. This is the HAR Mark 1 and 2. I'll be just building another part. 812. I have absolutely no idea what the hell that is. This piece. Doing some freaking detective work at this point. That's either A12 or A12. What the crap? Huh. Is that it? I'm not a fan of these directions. That's a B runner. That's A2. That's A1. No, that's B2. What's my A runner? Here it is. A12. Huh. I guess it's that. Stupid. Yeah, Kano, it looks awesome, but start building it and it's gonna start looking less awesome by the minute. Because plastic on this is pretty terrible. Flip you guys around. Better angle. There we go. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't get the wide angle to work on this because this is actually narrow. And I don't know, it just won't come out okay. Just organize a little bit. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, I mean, I was up here until last week because of the the Korean Gundam Expo and stuff like that, and in the aftermath of said Gunpla Expo, I'd say a lot of people in Korea are a little bit angry at the way that they judged the competition, and I mean it's rightly so. It's Bandai's competition, and they're the one forking over the investment competition like that worldwide. But yeah, I mean, long story short, like first place for the Korean leg of the GBWC was a built by somebody that was, I mean, it wasn't even on anybody's radar to be in the running for winning the whole thing. Like there were some pretty cool looking builds there, and like the one that I saw and a lot of people saw, and we looked at it and we were like, what the fuck is that? It ended up winning. So, you know, Go figure. And if you don't know which one I'm talking about, I didn't like this is the point. Like how much it just wasn't on my radar to win. I didn't even bother getting any footage of it in my like Gunplay Expo tour video because it just wasn't that nice. This is not going in. So like yeah, that's how much it just was not uh, on anybody's like mind as far as like winning the whole Korean Gunpla, the competition at this year's Korean GBWC. And the kit that won was an MG Shinanju that he, I guess, detailed up, and then he just coated the damn thing in silver and like chrome. It was pretty ugly. You could probably see it online somewhere. But a lot of people got the sense that that they were basically just kind of following along the lines of what just sells well, and barely looked at any of the because like first, second, third, they were all not kit bashes, or any scratch builds or anything like that. So, some people were kind of like disappointed at the way that they judged the competition, but it's their competition. That's the way they want to judge it, then not really a whole lot we can say. But yeah, I don't know. I think a lot of people feel kind of robbed as far as the outcome of that went. Like, I mean, if you think about it, last year's first place was a RE100 Nightingale that they did in like a blue color. This year's was a Shinanju. It's last year's full GBWC winner was slight variations on the Shin Musai Gundam and stuff. So yeah, like the kit bashes aren't really not really doing too well. So yeah, I don't know. Some people are upset. Obviously, others not so upset, but yeah, it is what it is. um, yeah, damn, this chat is quiet as hell. Anyway, P11, 11:10. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. Been kind of just really enjoying watching the original Gundam series. Yeah, pretty cool just to kind of get a feel for it and stuff. I haven't seen enough not Gundam like TV shows to know all the ins and outs of it, but I'm gonna assume like on the timeline and stuff, like because we have Black TriStars, Zaku's, as well as Doms and stuff like that, and so like just kind of got me thinking like, where the hell didn't they die? And then I don't remember them piloting Zaku 2s, at least in the original series. I just saw them do the DOMs, so I was kind of like, where do the Black TriStars Zaku 2s come from? And some of y'all, one of you guys up in the chat will probably know, but yeah, like I know Wing like the back of my hand, but Yeah, the original Gundam series. Gotta get educated. But seriously, I hate that song, the closing song. Amuro. Amuro. Yeah, I mean, I know they're in the first, the Origin series. Yes. But here's the thing: the Black TriStars kit has been out way before the Origin series was even publicized. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking, Tiberium. They didn't have high mobility types until way later. I mean, they barely had the ability to fly. So, yeah, and then in the in the original series, you have the Black TriStars. We have Gaia Mash and what's his face. Yeah, they died in their DOMs. So it's kind of like, where the hell did the whole Zaku 2 thing come out? So, um, Ortega, sorry, freaking slip my mind. Ortega, Gash, Gaia, and Mash. Um, yeah, because I have I have already built the Black TriStars Master Grade Zaku 2, but I was like, wait, they're not. They've already died. Um, yeah, they've already died, and I don't see any of them piloting a Zaku 2. So I don't know. I was just kind of wondering, maybe there's like a sideline that happens in between. What happens in the original Gundam and maybe somewhere else. So I don't know. I just kind of assumed. But I mean, it's whatever. Like, I mean, there's always going to be some plot holes and stuff like that they might have overlooked in the beginning and then wanted to bring back certain aspects. Like, I know, mad people were kind of like, what the hell's going on as far as like the Fast and the Furious series went, which is understandable. So, um, the TriStar Zaku scene was early war. Yeah, I mean that's kind of what I thought. I mean, I figured they were like doing something like that because I don't. But the thing is, I don't know as far as the timeline goes. I don't remember if the Dom came before or after the Zaku 2. And I thought it was before. I thought that the Dom came out before. I could be wrong, but um, yes, I know we already talked about this. The opening scene in the Gundam Origin. So the Dom came out after the Zaku 2. Okay. It's weird because I don't remember seeing them ever like saying, "Oh yeah, we have Zaku 2s now" in the original Gundam series. I don't know. I might have missed it. I was just like looking on my phone. It was just playing on like autoplay and just I probably could have missed it, but yeah. Okay. Well, I guess that clears up a little bit. Let's see. I don't need this one. C14. Hmm. Yeah. Zaku 2 was adopted before the war started. Huh. I mean, I distinctly remember seeing Zaku 1s. Um, but I don't remember them actually like officially releasing or saying, "Oh, we finally have Zaku 2s" or anything like that. I don't know. I'll probably watch the whole series over again, just to, you know, recap and kind of get a feel for what's going on. But I have no idea what this. Did they mislabel C9 as for a C6? Hmm. 6 is this piece. Labeling fails. Can't see this freaking. Yeah. I'm gonna cut this piece out. It says C6, but I'm gonna assume that they mislabeled it because this is C part C9, and I'm gonna assume that they messed up because C6 is right here. And that's like a nozzle thing, so. We'll see if this mislabeled part is the piece that I'm actually looking for. From what I remember, they don't mention much on MS development in 0079. Yeah, I mean, they did talk about like the development of. I mean, at least they mentioned in passing like the development of like the GOG, the Zagok, the and you know they do mention in passing. I just don't remember them actually saying anything about the saying anything about the actual. Yeah, they mislabeled that part. C6 should be C9. Derp. But yeah, just you know, I just don't remember anything about the Zaku 2 because I mean it's such a well-known and famous kit. But I mean the first episode of the original Gundam had no Zaku 2s. I don't think. I think they were all Zaku 1s, right? So yeah, I don't know. That goes in there. I think so. Yeah. It's a pretty lame little handle thingy. All right. Oh, crap. Zaku ones were still in use, but only in rear line. Supply on new units. Hmm. 11. Hmm. Oh no, I need 7. That's a weird looking handle. Oh god, this plastic is terrible. Did they? I don't remember anymore. Actually, they might have. You might be right. No, that's cool, Tiberium. Chat is so quiet. I don't mind. Tiberium's like, don't mean to talk your ear off. It's cool, man. But yeah, I actually might open up some of these live streams to some subscribers to kind of just join in. That was a suggestion somebody. I don't remember who, but somebody suggested that, and I was like, oh, that'd be kind of cool to just kind of do a live stream and just hang out with somebody. And just, talk and shoot the shit and build something at the same time or whatever. But y'all are cool enough. I'm pretty sure no matter what I do, y'all would be chill with that. Matthew's pulling up the first episode of 0079. Yeah, let's all just stream 0079 right now and watch. Yeah, it was funny because I was watching and my girlfriend was like, "What are you watching?" I was like, "It's like the story. It's like a prequel of like this." And she was like, "You want to try to explain?" I was like, "Good luck to me." And yeah, I lost her after like Casval's and Char switch places and stuff like that. She was like, "Wait, what happened?" I was like, "Nothing. It's okay. Nothing happened." I don't know what Austin is talking about. Come on, we're all friends here, right? All right. Got that part done. Now we got this big clusterfuck of parsers over here that I gotta put together. I can't see because of the light glare. Ooh. Just cut out a bunch of parts. Sako Tuna first episode. Okay. Good job. Yeah, I don't remember them like talking about the development of it or anything like that. So for me, it was like they created a Black Stars Master Grade Zaku 2, but I don't remember seeing them anytime before they came out with the DOMs. So it was kind of like, yeah, Jetstream and all that stuff. But I had no idea. Yeah, I had no idea whether or not they were even in a different side story or what. But that's the end of my rant on not knowing my shit. But I mean, to be honest, I haven't seen every single series. I've yet to see Turn. I've seen some like the weird ones, like MS Igloo, that CG blasphemy that they made. I don't know. I mean, you could like it. It's fine. It's just for me, it was just too cheap. I didn't like Igloo. Austin says that scene when Amuro destroyed his first Zaku was glorious. Yeah. I don't know. To be completely honest, Amuro is not he's not even on my list of favorite Gundam pilots because he's such a little dickhead. He's a spoiled little shit. And kind of thinks about only himself a little bit. So, yeah, I mean, to be completely honest, I'm not a fan of his personality. But I mean, hey, that's how the writers made him. So it is what it is. But yeah, I'm not a fan of Amuro. Amuro Ray. I haven't seen charge counterattack. So so that is some terrible molding. Can you see this? And like it's like the lip around that scope is not uniform um all the way around. So uh yeah, I don't know. What probably for me, like one of my favorite characters in 0079 is probably Ryu, because I don't know, he for me he was kind of reminiscent of like Akihiro, kind of like that big trusty, just always just steadfast foundation, you know. Um, so yeah, and yeah, I mean, I got up to the episode where he just recently found out that Miss what's her name, Matilda, was engaged, and then I think her soon to be husband or husband to be he went and killed himself. Right? Yeah, that's some really bad molding. I'm gonna have to sand the crap out of that later. Terrible. I have no idea how this part goes in. What the crap? Hold on, let me just get rid of some of these nubs. I'm stepping all these. Oh, yeah, I've yet to read any what is it? Gundam related. Oh man, my back hurts. Um, Gundam related manga or anything of that sort. Yeah, I cannot freaking. What the crap? Some of these parts aren't even freaking labeled. This small piece over here is not labeled. I'm like, what the crap? Whatever. Just gonna have to figure it out on the fly. There's a part that's supposed to hold this whole damn thing together, and I have no idea what it is. Is it that A19? Yeah. What are the weapons for a certain project? What that means? Oh, are these weapons for certain? I read that wrong. Sorry. No, they're not. I just bought them because they look really cool. Announced this like back a little while before I even started my GM Sniper 2, but yeah, I just uh, didn't get around to it. It just didn't release early enough, so I couldn't build it for the GM Sniper. Uh, so yeah. This is not for any particular build or anything like that. It's just looked cool. I picked it up, came in the mail. Figured it'd be a nice, simple little build to stream. Um, but I'm gonna tell you this right now. I'm building really slow because I'm streaming. Because like it's just, I don't know how Zach does it, where he gets a whole crap load done while he's streaming. But talking and trying to build at the same time is proving to be a lot more difficult than it looks. 1919. That's bullshit, man. They didn't even freaking label the part on the freaking. Uh, in 19, and this one's not even labeled. So stupid. These freaking what is it? Diagrams are the only thing you have to go on. They didn't even label all the parts. Bullshit. Yeah, I mean, I've only seen what Igloo. What else? Double O season 2. Currently watching obviously 0079. What else? Awakening of the Trailblazer. Part of Stardust. I didn't finish yet. And I've seen 8th MS Team twice, I think. I think I've seen that twice. That was a good one. I like that one. But Austin, like, he asks me a lot. He's like, like, did you cry in any of these shows or anything like that? And I'm like, no, I don't really cry from anime. Maybe I'm just not that much of a emotional guy. But no, I said I'm just listing off the ones I've seen, but no, I haven't even seen G Gundam. I've seen like parts and bits and bobs of it, like just in excerpts, I guess, like on Facebook videos and stuff. Um, but no, I haven't actually seen G Gundam either. Yeah, Matt, I agree. I thought it would be a like pretty straightforward, like just simple build, but it's proving to be quite difficult just because of the fact that they got lazy on the freaking on the directions, and this one doesn't go in the hole. So that's supposed to go into that hole, and the hole's too big. I mean the peg is too big. It's not going in. Oh, I didn't break anything. Just kind of slipped. So looks I'll be shaving off some of this peg. Yeah. There went that idea of simple, easy, and or quick build. You can barely sand this because it's like covered by other areas. I might just cut this peg a little bit. There we go. Hopefully that'll do it. Get in that hole, and it's still too thick. And I'm afraid I'm gonna break that peg. Yeah, this peg is way too thick. That's what she said. Yeah. If I don't seem really happy or like jolly by any means, it's because I'm really hungry. um, but yeah, I've yet to have breakfast or lunch, but I had a lot yesterday, so I wasn't that hungry earlier when I woke up, but getting a little hungry now. Is that gonna go in? Get in that hole. There we go. All right. I have no idea where this part goes. This diagram sucks. Seriously? There's a part here that doesn't even have a number label to it. What the crap, yo? It's just there's just arrows and there's no place to freaking put in B4. I have no idea where to put it. It's just nonsense. What's up, Defini? You're just in time to watch me rage and just quit building this kit. Ugh. Zaku costed as much as a Musai. Damn, that's a pretty interesting tidbit of information there. I have no idea how to finish this. I'm kind of flabbergasted at this moment. All right, there are these parts that are not labeled that have this angle on them. I think it's this one, yeah. These two pieces here. This is not very fun. Trying to figure out what this says. Doesn't say really. I've got no idea where this piece goes. Just talking about, you didn't miss much. We're just talking about like how I was binge watching 0079 because I haven't seen the whole series through. So yeah, after this, I'll probably just kind of go along the UC timeline and just kind of bang out one series at a time. I don't know. I might just do a whole freaking live stream where I'm just building and listening to a shitty dub of a series. I've been watching 0079 in subtitles, but when I'm building, obviously can't be spending that time reading, so I might just listen to a dub. Although some dubs aren't bad, but I don't know. I typically try to just stick with subs. Definny, didn't you say you ordered this for yourself as well? The HAR Mark 1 and 2 rifle? I have no idea what this is. I don't even know what part this is. It's like supposed to be a scope, but the scopes are already here. Whatever. So 11 people in here. Yo, there's like 7 lurkers in here. Yo, say something. I'm slowly starting to lose my patience. All right, that is. What freaking runner is this? Yeah, that's a C runner. Okay. C. ABC. Okay. I'm not a noob. I definitely need this part. Where's my shitty ones go? Here they are. Yeah, you're in for a little treat, man. It's freaking mislabeling. Some of the shit is not even labeled. Like, have fun with that, man. You're gonna have to do some detective work trying to build this damn thing together. Quick note: C6 is not C6; it's C9. And there's a whole bunch of freaking parts here that are not labeled, which are, I believe, right here. C9 parts over here. C9 and C6 have been flipped. So, yeah. And then there's like, what is this parts? A19, A20 is not even labeled. Some of the stuff is undergated, but it's okay. The plastic sucks. So yeah, let me know your thoughts when you're building this. You might rage in the middle of building this damn kit. Yeah, I have not seen Double Zeta or Zeta. I'd like to, just don't have the time. Plus, I feel like it'd probably be better to watch through the previous series and stuff like that first. Yeah, a lot of freaking sanding and fitting shoes. All right, let me see 7. 7. 8. 5 through 10. Where's C7? What the crap, man? It's like a plug. Is that? No. 7. Stupid, I'm blind. Anybody catch what is it? Jordan, what is it? Henry and Ed's live stream the other day. I watched like the first like 20 minutes of it, but I didn't finish. But it's always cool watching those two giants build and shoot the shit. Freaking Ed's GBWC build last year was freaking epic. And you have to understand that guy, he was like waiting for some like the fucking like glue to dry and shit like the night before Comic-Con. Freaking crazy. That dude's a beast. Alright, that's there. Where the hell does that go inside though? C8. And there. It goes inside that hole. Henry, everybody knows Henry. And if you don't, shame on you. No, I'm just kidding. Henry's the OG, yo. He's the OG Gunpla YouTuber. I took a little break, and I was back. But yeah, from what Zach tells me about him and stuff, like when Henry was like taking a break and stuff, he was still like open to like answering any of Zach's questions and queries on certain things about YouTube as well as just modeling in general. So yeah, seems looks okay in my book. I don't know. You can tell. I think that's like one thing that like you can kind of tell a lot about a person when, how do you say, like when you live stream and stuff like that, you can tell kind of like a lot more about a person and their personality just from, just like listening to their speech pattern and stuff like that. And I mean, it makes sense. You see a lot more of that person's personality through their tonal and uh, intonations and you know, their mannerisms through just natural conversation, you know, which you would typically see in like a live stream or something like that. So yeah, I mean, so I think that's why a lot of people want more live streams and stuff like that. I think personally, I have way too many live streams already. I think I might have like the equal amount of live streams to actual videos, or maybe close to it. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I want to put out more videos. It's just the Penelope takes so much time, and I want to keep giving you the same exact footage of just uh, random time lapses of me doing really boring stuff. So I'm trying to find a like more fresh way of presenting material. And you know, some of you guys might be like, "Oh, it's cool. It's cool. I like, you know, I like the time lapses or whatever." But I don't know, like from a creative perspective, I want to do something that challenges me a little bit more. Um, you know, just finding a different angle or different way to shoot. And to be completely honest, I've been getting kind of lazy with my edits as well. So I kind of want to just like, yeah, get back into it. How the hell does this go into here? Oh, does it go in there? It does. It's a terrible fit. That goes in there, and that goes in there, and then two pieces on the outside. Okay. What was that other piece? It's in there. Damn it, stay in. Stay in the hole. Please tell me it fits. Okay. That one fit okay. All right. And I know that piece goes in there, I believe. Oh dear Lord, how am I gonna make all this stuff fit? Oh, okay. And then that piece. Which one is it going to? Sorry, I'm kind of like talking to myself to kind of focus. What the hell is that? Just plop it in there. Yeah, it looks like you're gonna need a lot of glue. I'm talking about how Tomino or some director was depressed. It's a pretty heavy chunk of plastic. To show you scale, this is my hobby knife. So it's a little longer. Maybe put the cap on. Yeah, it's a little longer than with the cap on, I'd say. So yeah. I'd say it's a pretty big looking rifle. I don't even think I have the tip on it yet, so I'm not even done with it. So yeah. Hi Oliver. I don't think I've seen you in chat before, but welcome to the stream, buddy. Just let me pop this piece in here. So far, not enjoying this build. It's pretty bad fitting issues, but you could easily write that off as, well, that's to be expected from a third-party kit, but still. I mean, you know, pretty cool. I kind of like that little extra little gas tank thing that they got down there. It's a pretty cool little idea. But yeah, the fitting issues it's really bad. You can I think you can still see that gap of light that's showing through the middle of it right there. Yeah, it's throughout the whole thing pretty much. So seam line removal. Lazy crazy mechanics. Not much, man. I typically do these streams to more or less just create a community where y'all can just kind of watch me do something, or build something and ask questions if you want. But typically it's for you guys to just kind of have an environment where you guys can kind of just chat and stuff like that. So up until now we've been just kind of talking about how I've been just going through the whole 0079 series from beginning to, I think I'm like episode 30, 31. I think there's like 40 something episodes, but yeah, just talking about our thoughts on it and stuff like that. So it's just a cool little environment that I just kind of wanted to create where people can kind of just hang out and talk. And a lot of people were interested in how this I guess rifle set comes out, and so far I am not liking it because the directions are shit and some parts are mislabeled. Some of them don't even have labels on any of the parts. Like, for example, if you look here, this part right here is not labeled. That's not labeled. That part inside there is not labeled. And I don't know, earlier, this piece is mislabeled. And yeah, I don't know, it's bullshit. But welcome to the stream, man. We're just kind of hanging out. If you have any questions, just pop that in the chat and in caps, and just you know, enjoy the community. Yeah, so already you guys got people welcoming you. Oliver's new to the Gundam community. I mean, for the most part, I'd say the most any area you go, like whether it's here or the Mecha Lounge or any of the other YouTube channels and stuff, they're friendly and we'll be more than happy to answer your questions. There's a lot of guys in here who are even, you know, better than I am at modeling or have more experience than I am. Like, I know Jeff he's way higher than me on the modeling expert level. But yeah, I mean, I don't claim to be an expert by any means. I'm just some dude who has a camera and just, you know, put shit up on YouTube. So yeah, welcome to the community, buddy. Hope you can find what you're looking for here. But yeah, I mention this all the time, but yeah, I've always wanted to my goal for this channel is to create an environment where people can kind of just hang out and talk and vent without, you know, like the constant barrage of ridiculous questions. Like, if you guys know me or know me well enough to know, most of you guys know me well enough to know that I freaking hate, what kit should I build, this kit or this kit? I really hate those questions, because if you like the design, you build it. You don't have to ask about, like, oh, is there any problems I should be looking out for? It's like, shit. If you like the design, the problems or no problems, you're gonna want to build that kit anyway. Like this. I thought the rifles looked freaking cool, despite knowing that it's a third-party kit, and despite knowing that it's gonna have some fitting issues and have to do a lot of sanding and all that stuff. I'm still building it, so go figure out. All right, let's finish this up. C13. My back is killing me. Mana mana bum ba dum bum. Mana mana. Tiffany, what time is it there? It's like it's morning time, isn't it? I think you're like five hours behind. Something like that. You're not listening at work, are you? I think you might be. Yeah, most of the people watching are either from Asia, Europe, or North America, which would make it very early. Yeah, very early for Tiffany. Of course I am. Blaze, what's going on, man? It's in the title. I'm working on the HAR series, a Mark 1 and Mark 2 rifle set. 2:36 in the morning, which would make you on the East Coast. I know, because my mama's on the East Coast. $23.56. West Coast? 10:56 p.m. Almost 11. West Coast? Is that West Coast? I don't know. Considerable amount before Tiberium, so I'm gonna assume like California. Right. Ha! You got kicked in the head by your puppy. Cute. Yeah. Slowly but surely, I shall finish this. 11. Yeah, the plastic molds. These are 3D prints. You can tell from the runners and the swirls on them that they're 3D prints. So don't expect too much as far as quality goes, Tiffany, because I know you ordered one of these. Anybody else want to order this rifle set? Yeah, Tim at Child of Mecca has had a lot to say about this already. So I knew going into it that it would be a pain in the ass to build. So LA Koreatown. I've never been to Koreatown, but I imagine that there's a lot of Koreans there. um, Actually, to be honest, I've never been to California. Actually, I'd be lying. I've been to California just in passing because out straight out of high school, I took a road trip out to the West Coast, but I just passed through California to get to Washington State. So, um, but it's SLA printed. I have no idea what that means. What does SLA printed mean? I don't know. Are there a lot of Koreans in Koreatown? Because I'm pretty sure we have more Koreans here than there. Ha. There's a shit ton of Koreans here. But mainly because I live in South Korea, but do 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 do. Oh, 3D printed, yes. I have no idea if it's SLA printed. I don't know enough about 3D printing to know what kind of 3D printing it is, but I know it's 3D printed just from the way that the nozzle has touched some of these runners. Let me show you again. Yeah, so if you look at the back of the runner here, and you can kind of tell the swirls from where the nozzle was spitting out that. Uh, you see it? It's not focusing. Come on, focus. Yeah, whatever. But yeah, so I don't know what kind of uh, printing it is or whatever. But Oliver Ponder he's in Singapore, but usually working living from the Netherlands. That's cool. Yeah, I have no idea what kind of 3D printing it is. I just know that it's not a mold. It's not an injection mold because injection would not leave that kind of you know it wouldn't leave that kind of finish on the runner. So yep. How does this part go in? Is that? Yeah, goes in that hole. But yeah, the fitting the shoes and it's pretty bad. I know there's worse, but this is not close to anything being remotely up to par with Bandai standards. I'll tell you that much. There's like a random little peg here. I don't know if that's a part or not. I think it is. Yeah. Note to self: don't throw out this runner. C16. That's a handle. Matthew, what do you do? Don't mind me asking. You said you were in Koreatown. What kind of business would you have in Koreatown? I'm just throwing questions out there because and her. All right. Handle does not fit in there. Go in. It does not want to. Okay, so the handle doesn't want to fit. Far as it'll go. Damn you, 3D prints. You suck. Really suck. Yeah, that's not going in. Field computer tech. Blaze, I haven't decided that yet. Blaze asks, what do you plan on giving this kid this gun to? I don't know. I haven't decided that yet, so I don't know. I mentioned this earlier, but about upon announcement that they were coming out with this kit, I was hoping to get this and slap this on my Sniper 2. It was just announced, and it was nowhere close to being released by the time I was, going to be finished with my gym Sniper. So, yeah, I went and just did my own little just a barrel elongation. That's all I did. So this one, I don't know. I'm just building it just because I like big guns, and I figured it'd be a cool thing to kind of have in the inventory for a future project later. But I'm probably not going to keep it the same like this. I'll probably use it as a base and maybe add or remove some parts to it, because it's just some aspects of the design I like and some of it I don't. So, I mean, there's a lot of sanding that I probably have to do and stuff as far as this kit, but that says it works in major grocery chain. Is it H Mart? I don't know if they have an H Mart out on the West Coast, but Lazy Crazy Mechanic says Tamiya cutters are better than God Hand. I'm using my Tamiya cutters for 5 years. I don't know. I don't know if I completely agree with you, because I don't know. There is a noticeable difference between using God Hands and Tamiya cold cutters, and I'm using Tamiya cold cutters right now. Get the job done. I mean, eventually after use, you're gonna dull the blade out. But I would say, as far as just clean cut, I would say God Hands would probably trump a set of Tamiya Golds. Just speaking from personal experience. I've heard of Kroger's. I know Kroger's. That's cool. Yeah, there's a lot of like chains that only exist in like the East Coast, like Pathmark, ShopRite. Walmart's when I was back home, but I haven't been home since 2010. So I'm going on close to 8 years as an expat. Yeah, I mean, we have Costco now, which is nice, and like they finally have Kraft macaroni and cheese. So I picked some up. I was so excited. I might even just show you. Freaking Kraft macaroni and cheese. Like, you have no idea, right? when you're away from home for like an extended period of time, like it's just even the little things like certain comfort foods of home, like yeah. Shapes taste better for some reason. Typing, I agree with you. I used to love the Simpson shaped ones. Those were the bomb. I love those. Yeah, this handle is just there's no hope for this handle. So I'm thinking putty or some form of thick super glue in there. Pin vise, drilling a hole straight through, and then just sticking a pin in there. That might, yeah. I think I might do that. Yeah. It's funny, actually, I saw, I think it was a Facebook video of some, like, Americans who brought, like, quote unquote American food to people who lived in Italy. And they were like, what the fuck is this shit? It was really entertaining to watch. Like, and they gave them mac and cheese. They were like, yeah, this is macaroni and cheese. I was like, what's that? And I guess they explained that it was like, I think they also, I think they gave them like the like a typical like fettuccine alfredo that you'd eat in America, and they're like, what is this nonsense? So I mean, whatever. I mean, teriyaki is not Japanese. Um, and like I took my girlfriend to Panda Express here in Korea. She was like, "What is that?" I was like, "Yo, it's Chinese food," and she was like, "That's the Chinese food that you know." And I'm like, "Yup." And so yeah, Tiberium, they hated it. Like one lady, she was like, she took one bite, she was like, "Nope, I'm not taking another bite. Get that thing away from me." Yeah, pretty interesting. Anyway, done with that. Took me like, how long have I been streaming? Like, first took me 2 hours from number 1 to number 6. Well, I mean, I would because I've been craving like American for the longest time. Like my shit is no vegetables because I just like the noodle taste. But beef lo mein, no vegetables. A side order of spare ribs and maybe I don't know, slap that on top of pork fried rice. Oh, so good. But yeah, the Panda Express here is like it's stupid expensive. Like a plate with three different like a sides or whatever you want to call it. Is like it's like $12. It's ridiculous. So I've only had it maybe twice. Um, but luckily my girlfriend can cook and she makes a bomb diggity. So I'm a lucky man. Is this a C runner? No, it's the B runner. Or C2. B5. Nope. It's that one. So expensive. So what I've been trying to do is trying to get onto an American base here so that I can hit up the PX and eat some Chinese food there. But I had some friends a while back, but they got PCS to another country. So yeah, unfortunately, I don't have access to that. Seeing my videos has made me want to try Korean barbecue. I don't. Did I have any footage of eating Korean food in any of my videos? I don't remember. Although, oh yes, I did. I did when I was in Hongdae, shopping in Korea video. I remember with my girlfriend. Yeah, try some Korean barbecue, man. It's probably hella expensive in the U.S., but no, give it a shot. Just pretty good stuff. I don't eat it that much just because it's a lot of pork. Koreans eat a lot more pork than beef because beef is crazy expensive. So, and it's like beef in the U.S. is cheap. Like you can, I don't even know how much. Like the last time I checked, like you can get like what 5 pounds of ground beef for like what $10. That's what 2.23 kilograms. Like 2.2 kilograms of ground beef will run you like $20 here. So Matthew says, "What would you like and how much is it worth to you?" It's expensive out here in Korea. Beef is hella expensive, even at Costco. It's uh, like a chuck eye roll steak is. There's no lean percentage here. I know. I mean, in the U.S., you can get ground beef 90%, 95%. Lean ground beef. Whereas in the U.S., in Korea, it's just ground beef. That's it. You get what they give you. And oh, Ragnar, welcome to the stream, man. Good morning. So yeah, hold on. How does this go in there? Okay. Now I know. That goes in there. It goes on top of there. Oh, what a pain in the ass. The freaking holes don't fit. What the crap, man? Ragnar, you didn't miss much, man. Kind of raging at this really shittily molded kit here. It's kind of messy, man. Anyway, I don't know what the hell this is. Is it supposed to be like a radar dish or some shit? I've seen this on the Shinanju bazooka and the Stein and some other kits. Like, what is the purpose of this? That's supposed to be like, are they both supposed to be like a radar array or something? It's so dumb. It's just like, I don't know. It looks like the little nib at the top of a condom. Ragnar, this is not from Bandai now. Let's see, third-party kit. And yeah, it's terrible build quality. Okay. Yeah, my brother's stationed Osan. Yeah, I've been to Osan. Osan Air Base. It's a pretty boring area. It's out near Pyeongtaek, I believe. Yeah, I was just there like last year. Yeah, it was actually funny. I was there like last fall, and yeah, it was kind of cool because like if you go near any American base, there's gonna be some food establishments that carry American style foods. So yeah, like I had some bomb freaking burritos and freaking burgers and stuff near Osan. Yeah. And yeah, oh, Toot's up in here too. Misawa, Japan. I'm gonna assume that's Japan. Yeah. Anyway, I'm not even done. This is just like the body portion, and again, art knife for scale. I've still got to build the freaking barrel. So, yeah, we're slowly but surely getting this all built up. C221. Where's C21? It's not the metal piece, is it? No. Maybe it's that. Gonna call off earlier. No, it's that one. C21, C19. We're gonna unroll here. How heavy is it so far? If you hold it flat, it doesn't feel that heavy, but I'd say it weighs about maybe about as much as an HG kit. I'd say at this point, like a lighter HG kit, maybe like a I don't know, like a Girzula or like a GM or something like that. Not too heavy at the moment, but the other one actually comes with a metal rifle, so rifle barrel. So that one's probably going to be a lot heavier. This is made by the I don't know. You just do a search for HAR. It's made by G Temple and another company that's in Chinese, which I don't know. But I'm not sure who has it, but I know a lot of people have ordered this on Taobao. I just ordered this through someone who was selling it in Korea, but it's not expensive. It's like $20, I think. I don't know. Tiffany, how much did you order this kit for through your middleman? Yeah, I mean, a lot of people order stuff on Taobao for Gunpla and stuff like that through proxy sellers. Gundam Citra has it. Okay. Good eye Tiberium. Yeah. Anyways. Yeah. I don't know. I like having you guys all like hang out and stuff. $23 free shipping. That's not bad considering I bought this for $20. So not bad at all. But just be wary. You're gonna have to do some detective sleuthing on your own to figure out what part goes where because the manual is terrible. But I suppose you could probably just kind of sift through all 2 or 3 or 4 hours of this stream to figure out what parts are what, because I did mention it earlier. Yeah, C9, which is like the rifle, it looks like a barrel, is actually labeled as C6. So there's something you can take into consideration. You paid $7, £7 with anything else you ordered. Okay, so that's dirt cheap. Ugh. So a lot of sending to be done. B6. Assume is that one. £7 is hella cheap, man. Because he's getting it shipped with other stuff, so he's not paying just individual shipping for just that one thing. So, I need that. MP8. I'm like, I know people like were really hoping to get like the cereal back, and then they stopped producing it because everyone else is like, man, I wish I had Oreo O's, and I'm like, we still got that here in Korea. So like a lot of my friends like from college and stuff like back home, they're like, yo, can you send me? I'd be like, yeah, sure. I'd send it to them, and yeah, out here too, just freaking awesome. So I'm guessing this is a ghetto iron sight. I might remove that. It's kind of lame. But okay. First weapon is done. That thing is long as shit. I don't know what else I can scale. Multi-tool? No. Huh. It's my iPhone 6S Plus. And my hobby knife. Hopefully that's big enough scale for you guys to kind of figure out how long that is. Tape measure or anything like that. So, how about a typical HG box? It's about the size of a box. So, you know, it's a pretty freaking long ass rifle, but I don't know. It looks cool. The trigger hand goes around here. The other hand to support it, right there. So, yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. It's pretty big, I'd say. Not a whole lot of gimmicks. So there's like this thing up here. We've got this retarded radar thingy assembly thing up here. I don't know. There's some holes up here that some can fit into, but I don't know what. Am I missing something? I am missing something. There's a scope. I forgot about that. So C11B1, but yeah, I don't know, it's pretty much done. Anything else that moves? I don't know. There's this retarded ass iron sight thing that they have right here. Remove it. It doesn't look that cool. So it's a good looking anti-material rifle. Fitting issues. You can probably still see the right there. You can see the light just kind of passing right through. So it does have that kind of problem, but you should always assume going into ordering anything third party like this that you're going to have some fitting issues as well as some lower quality plastic parts. So, you know, word to the wise. For now, I'm going to start building up the next one. I mean, this rifle is about as long as a high-grade box, so go figure. What do you guys think? Would you guys be interested in ordering one? Or You guys just not into. I think it looks pretty cool. It's just fitting issues and sanding is gonna suck, but if you paint, then sanding is inevitable, so you might as well just suck it up. And if any of you guys were looking or waiting for Zaku Aurelius's Riser out-of-box review, that has already gone live now, so you can go check that out if you want. Yeah, I don't know how he does it, man. 100 Zulu resin kit that would look good with. Yeah, 100 Zulu. Gira Zulu would look boss. Or Rosen Zulu. Pretty solid. Solid looking design. I like it. I have the HG Angelo Salper use one. It's a nice looking kit. After this live stream, of course. Oh man, that loyalty runs deep. It's cool. I mean, I'm not talking about much. Y'all can just stream this at the same time. Just mute and just that review of his. His out of box reviews are probably like 10, 15 minutes long. So I don't care. I'm not going anywhere. I'm right here. Right here. B1. Where is B1? Here it is. I'm the one who doesn't like the extend riser. Oliver says, this is a pretty interesting question. You mentioned Zaku Aurelius, and I'm trying to get into gunplay YouTubing world a bit myself. In general, are supportive of each other. I think it's a bit of each their own. I think for the most part, like at least, I mean, I'm a fairly new YouTuber. I haven't even been on for more than 6 months yet. A lot of my subscribers have found me because of Zach, and it's just I for ask him to, like give me a shout out or send subscribers my way, but he shouted me out before, and I think that's subscribers are calling. Yeah, I mean, I just happen to know Zach personally. But as far as my experience with like just gunplay as a new YouTuber, I'd say it is generally very, very supportive. I'd say like I don't know at like Simon at what is it, Gundam UK. Like I've asked him questions about airbrushing and stuff like that as well, and he's been more than happy to answer my questions and just supported me and stuff like that. So I'd say for the most part, yeah, it is very supportive. But I mean, there are a couple outliers who just don't really care to really associate themselves along with anybody else. I know there's been some YouTube drama as well. For me, if you've been watching my stuff for a long time, you'd know that for me, I tend to stray from drama, and I've mentioned in one of my earliest videos that I just want to create a community where people can place to just talk and share ideas and ask questions and stuff like that, which is why I do live streams as often as I do. I think I'm averaging at least once or twice a week. So, yeah, but I mean, my channel is not a review channel. I'm not, force myself to go out and buy kits and stuff that I'm not even interested in buying for the sake of reviewing them. But yeah, I'd say for the most part, it's fairly supportive, man. So, if you want to get into YouTube and stuff like that, go for it. But if you have questions about like monetization and stuff, uh, I'm not the best person to ask because my channel is not for profit. So none of my stuff is none of my videos are are monetized, which is why I can do Gunpla Jazz Thursdays because um, no copyright strikes for me because I'm not even monetizing my videos. So whatever monetization the publishers of the music and stuff like that that I play while I'm like airbrushing or whatever goes to them, which I could care less about. So yeah, I mean if you if you got any questions or anything, just shoot me a private message. I'm not one of those people who's kind of like walls off people from talking to me or anything. I get plenty of people who private message me on my Facebook and stuff like that. So yeah, so I mean none of my shit's monetized, and it'll probably stay that way for a long time. But um, later on, if uh, invest a little bit more into like the equipment or anything that I use for making videos, then I don't know. I think monetization might be, but I don't know. For me, for all intents and purposes, I've created this channel just for the sheer wanting to document my progress as well as share. That's pretty much it. Yeah, I'm not liking the plastic on this. So many swirls. Yeah, Defini has his own channel, but he's very lazy with uploading and editing. It's all so mainly my personal use to be able to look back. Yeah, I mean, this isn't my first channel. My first channel was actually my motorcycle, and I've since stopped uploading to that one. It was just I don't know. It was just difficult for me to just come up with stuff. So and most of it just started turning into complaining. Um, so yeah, I would basically just ride my motorcycle and just talk about whatever came to mind. If you can find it, go ahead. I already changed the name of it, but I'm sure some of y'all can find it. I haven't uploaded in like to that channel in almost 3 years now. So yeah, but yeah, I'm thinking about selling my bike because I haven't been riding it much, and insurance, and I kind of want to get a new bike or a different one. Cool, and maybe oh, maybe try my hand at trying to on in a more bike. So yeah, I've already posted up my BMW. Um, Anybody living in Korea interested in a 2015 1000 XR? It's bone stock. Only thing I did to it was get panniers and remove the muffler on the muffler. The what's the word? The inner cone on the muffler of my. So, but yeah, I don't know. Do any of y'all ride motorcycles? Um, I love riding, but I just haven't had enough time these days, and I don't know. Just the gas alone was kind of bad. The S1000 is not very gas efficient. On top of that, I weigh a lot, so go figure. Yeah, I was probably dropping like 10, $20 a week instantly. I've only had the bike for about 2 years. And I already put on maybe I want to say something like 40,000 40,000 K on it, kilometers. I don't know what it is in miles because they have everything on the metric system over here. Yeah, 40,000 kilometers in 2 years is pretty. It's a lot of mileage. I want to, but don't have a motorcycle or a license. But I'll learn one day. Yeah, cool. Tiberium was into dirt bikes. Yeah, I mean, I'd love to get into dirt bikes, but I'm just too big for dirt bikes, man. It's just not gonna happen. I'm 6'5", 265. Like, no. Like, I mean, it was difficult for me to even find a bike that I could actually ride where it would not be like 24,000 miles. Okay. Thank you, Tiberium. But yeah, even like just settling on the S1000 XR took a long time for me to get my head around. Just trying to find a bike that I would actually fit without. Yeah, these 3D images of this manual it's terrible. Oh my god. I'm pretty sure A5 and A6. Okay. Yeah. But yeah, I've always wanted to get into dirt bikes, just to learn the skill of like, being able to do power slides and stuff. I reckon I could if I were to pick up like something crazy expensive like a I don't know, like a 1200 GS or some other kind of adventure bike or touring bike like a KTM or maybe a Super Tenere. Um, but sure, those are really expensive. Why is your KX? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I was looking at like a Yamaha WR250 or something like that, but just way too small. Hell no. What you see in the pictures online and what you actually have in front of you is way different. Um, so yeah, like I've just always had to ride around in just really oversized bikes. Before my BMW was a Yamaha XJR 1300. The one before that, what I had before that? I had a Tiberium's like you may have to get a four. I might have to get 1,000 or like a 402 stroke. What I had before? I had a CBR, I had an 05 CBR 1000. And what I had before that? I had a 2006 Kawasaki Ninja straight out of high school. That was my first bike. Took my MSF on that as well. Korean MSF is it's bad. They don't teach you shit. That's why so many people get into freaking accidents. There are guys who roll around in these like I guess what would be something kind of like Honda Super Cubs, but they call them City Aces here. But like they're like the delivery scooters that have double clutches, so you don't have to actually pull the clutch line to change gears. But yeah, I mean, there are guys who ride around with no freaking. Holy crap! I just took off a piece of my freaking finger. You guys see that? Maybe on a contrasting material. I just took a piece of my finger off. Yeah, that's a sliver of my freaking index finger. It's not bad. It was just callous, but uh, yeah, I'm going off on my tangent about bikes. Is that? Okay. It's under getting that's got a lot of flash on it. Yeah, well, it didn't hurt. I just noticed there's a piece of skin on there. I was like, whoa. All right. I'm pretty sure that this part is mislabeled because I'm holding piece A2 and that says A1. So go figure. You're gonna have to do some detective work building this kit. And accident, I was wearing a helmet and still got a concussion. Yeah. Um, helmets prevent. I don't think helmets are made to prevent concussions. Matthew's going. Thanks for joining us, man. Have a good night. Anyway, as I was saying, I don't think helmets are concussions, but mainly just prevent you from dying. This is kind of annoying. I don't know what that is, but that looks nasty. Do you see that? Like coloration? What is that? There was someone eating like food and then dropped it on this runner. What is that? Food? What the crap, man? Tiberium landed on his head, so good thing he was wearing one. I don't think landing on your head. Ew, it's like oily. I think someone was eating and freaking dropped like their noodle soup or something on it. It's nasty, yo. So he landed on his head. Well, good thing you're still alive, man. Helmet, yeah. Helmets, I don't know. Like helmets, like steal each other's helmets here in Korea. It's ridiculous. I had someone steal my motorcycle jacket. It was the summertime. I was riding, and it was hot as shit, and the jacket was soaking wet, and I just hung it like outside of this restaurant just to let it dry, and I came back and it was gone. I don't know. I'm hoping they picked it up and they were like, "Oh my god, it's so wet," and yeah, fucker. Someone stole my jacket while I went skiing too once. Matthew says loves the idea of having a Google Hangout. By that, I'm guessing you mean like actually joining in on the stream and hanging out. I'm gonna assume, but yeah. I'm smelling the part to see if there's actually. Yeah, it's like all up in the freaking crevices and shit. It's like, biological terror. Nasty. Ugh, it's like yellow and orange and shit. You see that? Look at the tip of the freaking Q-tip. Ugh, gross. Someone's been like eating and just slurping, and then juices flying out of the bowl of cup ramen. Bloop. Bag that shit up. Quality control right out the window. Nasty. Where does it go? I'm gonna assume. No. I didn't hear. Okay. B16. Oh, it's some thick ass plastic. Honda Magna. Go for it. It's the poor man's Harley, right? Yeah, I don't know. I've been toying the idea of getting a cruiser like after I sell my BMW. Just not a Harley. Just yeah. Harley's just Harley, I don't know. If you guys are not into bikes, then I'll just explain it to you for you guys. But Harley riders and people who ride BMW 1200 GSs, which is a really expensive, like $30,000 adventure bike that BMW makes. People who ride Harleys and people who ride 1200 GS are dicks. They're so entitled. Oh my god, fuck. Such a pain in the ass. Like I would like just like go on rides like on my own, like back in the day with like my Yamaha, and that shit can top out at what maybe 280K on a good day. Like, so I can keep up with the likes of anybody. I mean, straight up, like I'd be riding and just like, most of the time, if people are riding and they just like kind of happen to see each other on the road, they'll just kind of group up and just kind of go for a ride together. But fucking Harley riders and BMW GS riders, they're so exclusive and they're like, can you like not ride close to us and like, can you not follow us? I'm like, you guys are dicks. Cause like if I'm riding with some of my buddies, like we like see some guys on the road, like well shit, we'll just like ride together and just like push each other up like the mountain hills and stuff. And then we'll like come to like a rest stop and some of them will smoke cigarettes or whatever and just like talk bikes and stuff. Like it's just chill like that. But fucking Harley riders and freaking you know Harley riders and BMW riders, man, they're fucking just assholes. Yeah. Um. So yeah, I don't know. I'm all about yeah. Harleys are expensive as hell. Like you can find like a really busted up, crappy like 1980s Harley that should be sent to the freaking junkyard, and it'll still go for like 10 grand. Especially in Korea with all the inflation and shit, it's ridiculous. Like a bike that costs like $8,000 in the U.S. will cost upwards of 20,000 here. And they say it's the taxes. They say it's the taxes, but it's not. It's just fucking stupid inflation that they impose on themselves to make more money. It's bullshit. And then they complain about why all these Korean people are um, buying shit on Amazon and not buying stuff in Korea. I'm like, well, what do you expect? You don't have monopoly laws. The same exact TV that they sell in South Korea will cost maybe 30% of what it costs in Korea in the US. And I've done the research. I've like looked into that shit. And it's true. Like a TV that'll cost like an LG TV that'll cost like I don't know, let's say like 300 and 389 in the US. The same exact make and model of that TV will be sold in Korea for like $1,500. So, yeah, I mean, it sucks. I was thinking about getting a Ducati Multistrada, because those are also very large bikes. And unfortunately, yeah, I mean, you can find them. There are people who import them, but there's no actual Ducati Korea. There's no official Ducati Korea store or any place that's not, like a just random mechanic or something like that. So as far as servicing and parts and stuff like that, sourcing parts and stuff for, redoing valves or anything, chains and shit like that. That's no problem. Oil changes or whatever, that's not a problem. But yeah, there's just no support for Kawasaki's, Ducatis, Aprilias. There is a Honda Korea, there's a BMW Korea, there's a Yamaha Korea, but all the other brands, just there's nothing. So yeah, my dreams of owning a Ducati. Oh, they're so nice. They're so pretty. Just go right there or there. I think it goes up here. Yeah. Huh. Does it swing up? Huh. You don't even see any Ducati places in the States. Yeah, they're not very common. Sad to say. I would like to get a Kawasaki. They don't have a Suzuki dealership. Official one. Here, just trying to see if I can easily take this apart. I might cut the pick on that back part. Sorry. Zach just texted me. Zach is getting footage and Hama. So, a little preview for you guys. Just here. Hello, Neil. How are you? 10 people watching. Damn. 10 people up in here. All right, take it easy, Oliver. Thanks for joining the stream, man. Good evening. Tiberium, shouldn't you be going to bed? It's stupid late out there, isn't it? Oh man, fitting issues up the ass. So it's just like it won't stay together. It'll just start coming right back open again. It's just a puzzle. Yeah. No, I'm not trying to be your mama, but I'm just saying, you got work and shit. I don't want to be. I don't want to be the cause of your getting fired. But yeah, I mean, shit. I mean, that shit that went down in North Carolina, I want to say. Oh, it was North Carolina, I think. An asshole driving through freaking people. I'm pretty sure I cut out the wrong part. Actually, no work tomorrow. Oh, nice. Nice. B17. Is that that? Oh, that's this one. Virginia. Sorry. Not North Carolina. Virginia. At the rally, yeah. I mean, no matter where your political allegiances lie with, I think if you're any normal human being, I think we can all agree that anybody who's, you know, all for prejudice and racism is not going to be someone you really want to be, aligning yourself up with. I mean, there's been more hate crimes in the past 6 to 8 months than there has been in a long time. So yeah, my thoughts and prayers go out to all those affected by, I think there was like 3 or 6 people who died. And I saw some video, like some girl got her like leg run over, and it was just like broken at the ankle, and she was just spurting blood out. It was bad. That's bad. I'd never want to see anything like that. Which is one thing I gotta hand it to the Koreans. Like when I was like kind of watching and following what was going on in the news and the protests that were happening in Seoul, for the impeachment of, like, I was impressed. I mean, they we're talking a million people, and at one point 2 million people gathered in a square. And after the protest, they actually went out and they cleaned up the streets. And they made sure that there was no garbage, so that the following morning, when the normal regular traffic has to go through and stuff, like, there's obviously police involved to make sure that there was no riots or anything like that going on. But I mean, shit. They were giving like water bottles to the cops, and giving them like hand warmers and stuff like that, because it was in the winter. I'm like, shoot, man, they know how to protest. Um, but yeah, everybody burns and loots. That's what everyone says. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty sad. Not really something you want to see if you're trying to make a point, if you know what I mean. But I think I put this in backwards. That one's supposed to go in that way. I'm gonna put a 9 in there. Okay. 9. 9. That's 10. I need that. A 10. Where's a 9? But I was going somewhere with this, but I don't. Oh, okay. I remember now. I was reading Facebook, and apparently there's a Twitter account that is outing that is outing the people on the other side, like people who are like rooting for like the KKK and stuff. And so they were doing basically like background research of like trying to find these people on social media, and then also finding out where their job is, and then emailing them and saying, are you aware that your employee is actually and so there was a screenshot of like this Twitter account that did one of the, I guess, supporters, and they yeah, they lost their job apparently. It was just funny. I'm all about like social justice and karma and shit like that. I don't know, I just thought it was really funny that they were finding people and outing them. But hold on. P17. Where's 17? I have apparently already taken it out. Okay, here it is. There she blows. Yep. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think, I don't know, who knows? Maybe next Gunpla, the next Gunpla thingamajiggy. Hang out will be with maybe, who knows, maybe two subscribers. We'll see. That could be kind of cool. Because then other people can have some topics to talk about, whereas I might be at a loss of words. So that might be cool. Might be cool to just hang out with some subscribers and throw them a Google Hangout link and just pop on the stream. Would you guys be down for that, I guess? Oh, who am I kidding? You guys are always down for anything. But the chat is quiet as fuck. There's 8 people in here, but pretty damn quiet. Does that go here? That goes up somewhere. Mm-hmm. Pretty sure it goes there, but why is it not going in? Oh, there we go. It's a weird looking, looks like a computer chip. Tiberium says that would be awesome. Oh, my back. I'm getting hungry too. Hungry and cranky. Oh, okay. Yeah, my back is really not. I think I slept funny. Tiberium says it's bullshit how everything now is done because of political agenda. Yeah, I mean, I mentioned I want to stray away from politics as far as my channel goes, but I think it's the same with not only politics but just hell, even business. You know, there are countless businesses that are, you know, pulling some bullshit just because it aligns with their own personal agendas. And I don't know. I think you can kind of even, you know, scoot this all the way back to how Bandai is, you know, judging these kits and not GBWC. I don't know. It'd be kind of cool to create some form of worldwide, like Gunpla modeling competition where the prize is significant. You know. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's cool. You can talk about whatever you want. It's just, yeah. I mean, it's a lot of people were basically saying that The judging for the gun, what is it, the GBWC this year was kind of bullshit because they're basically only choosing kits that would sell well. You know, you see someone build something awesome and say, "Oh, wait, I want to try that." Fucking, oh, okay, it's a tight fit, but you know, basically just for you want to have kits that are gonna be sellable, you know, so that they can use it for, you know, their photo shoots and advertising, whatnot. You know, you can't scratch build something completely out of spare parts and expect to win because it just won't sell. GBWC US submissions are done via photos, so you can lose because you don't have the best possible picture. Yeah, I mean, unless you make it out to Comic-Con, right? Yeah, you could lose from not having a decent enough camera. It's true. But it is what it is. But I mean, I think it goes to say that it's pretty cool that they even opened it up for, you know, photo submissions. Whereas in Korea, you have to actually be at the GBWC event. And like, I mean, for example, this year, you had to arrive at the place on Tuesday night, not on, sorry, Wednesday night to set up your submission. And like, shoot, that means if you want to enter this competition from, like, let's say the other side of the country, like where I live, I would have to like get off work, hop a 4-hour bus ride all the way up to Seoul, hand in my submission, and then go to work the next day. You know, like, it sucks. So, you know, go figure, right? Because I mean, I was there on opening day Thursday, and that line was hella long, and I gotta say, it was not something I expected, but apparently, yeah, it was like a 5-6 hour wait at one point for people who wanted to buy the limited editions and stuff. Yeah. Now we're down to 6 viewers. If it gets down to just you and me, Tiberium, I might just shoot you an invite and fucking chat. It's not fitting very well. It doesn't go in all the way. Oh, there we go. Little elbow grease. That's a magazine. That's what's got looks like a crazy. And your video made me laugh. You were like, oh, fuck me. That was seriously. It was just I had not arrived there before. Everything was pretty much on the spot, live, just pure Alex. So you got there was pretty much just what it was for what it is, you know. So yeah, I don't know. I don't even think that video did it justice because there was a long ass line that spiraled around right at the entrance of it, and then it went all the way back to like the whole like right side of the whole freaking hall. On top of that, there was that whole line on the inside of it, which was another like an hour and a half, 2 hours. So I mean, shoot, that line was ridiculous. But to be completely Like, to be completely honest, like I think it's bullshit. Like that they have to make people wait in lines like that. Because they could most definitely set up shop and like open up a whole or maybe rent out a totally different hall and just have that for that's pretty cool. It's like a little bucket in there, and then your magazine just kind of, and then I guess obviously on the other side it would eject out all the spent shells. That's pretty cool. Doesn't fall out though. It's loose enough, but it doesn't. It's tight enough that it doesn't fall out. That's pretty cool. Anyways, I'm guessing that goes on there. Am I right? Yes, I am. All right. All right. All right. All right. Yeah. Yeah, and like I have one of those hand fans. I don't know, one of these. Um, it's charged via micro USB, and they got extra batteries. I have 6 batteries, and like I had them all charged up and ready because I knew it was gonna hot as in there. And then like I packed up all my batteries and everything, and then I left this. I left this like just right here, and I just walked out the door. I was so pissed. Because it probably would have been a much easier situation to deal with had I uh, brought my fan along with me to keep me cool. It was hot, but yeah, I would probably say that line for the Gunpla Expo was comparable to maybe what you would see at maybe the at Comic Con. It was, yeah, it was winding, and I know there were people who were camped out like the day before and stuff as well. So yeah, go figure. Pretty nuts. Hmm. I like that this one has options for different muzzles. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 different kinds, I want to say. Yeah, it's pretty cool. But it's cool. I could use these barrels if I don't want to use these muzzle brakes on this rifle. I could just throw it on another kit or another rifle modification. Nice extra parts. Better get going to too many people asking me questions now to actually do some work to catch everyone later. All right, Defini. Catch you later, buddy. Have a good day at work. Uh, I believe Defini works in the paint business. So take it easy, buddy. Yeah, probably Gunpla Jazz for this Thursday, I would say. Might just listen to some jazz and just play that, kind of DJ it out for you guys, and then I'll get to working on them freaking decals on the Penelope. I don't want to work on it. What? That's it? That's disappointing. You got this rifle, it's kind of like overcompensator 5,000, and then just that's disappointing. I was kind of hoping for another ridiculously long one. Then again, it's nothing a little cement and a set of nippers can't fix. I could probably, but this rifle does also bend back. But still, it's still short. Speaking of guns, I have a picture of the Glock 18. Is that real or a replica? It is a Glock 18. Oh, it's a real gun. I own guns. I own weapons. Yeah, I like guns. Noisy cricket. Sorry, I wasn't reading one. But yeah, yeah, that's my EDC. Korea has a ban on weapons, so unfortunately, I can only use my pistol at the range. It's kind of like England, but if you have the permits, then you are allowed to own weapons. So yeah, I take it to the range and stuff. You got any guns yourself? You're from North Carolina. I'm pretty sure it's safe to assume you've got something. Couple shotguns, maybe an AR or two. All right. Doesn't have concealable and sees an open carry. Stay right. Lucky bastard. Yeah, it was like one of the reasons I wanted to like move away from New Jersey, just because we're so close to New York and stuff. There's no PX4, nice. Do you watch Demolition Ranch or Off the Ranch? I'm a pretty big fan of Matt Carricker. He's a pretty stand-up guy, I'd say. It's all up in Texas. But he did a review of the High Point, and I've played with that. More than a Gaunt, nice Russian stuff. But yeah, I share his hate for the High Point because that weapon is it's so ugly. Like he straight up he hates that thing. I have no idea why I cut this out. Huh. All right, so here's my question. There's a metal barrel here. Yeah, he dragged it through the mud. He literally put like mud into the freaking chamber and like willed it not to fire, and it just fired. So I would say the High Point is like the AK of handguns, so to speak. So I have a barrel here. What the hell am I supposed to do with it? I mean, it's nice that they gave me this barrel, but I'd like to polish it up a little bit and stuff. Yeah, he tied it to a rope and dragged it behind his truck, and yeah, at this point I think I'm just kind of just talking on Tiberium. There's 5 more of you in here, and none of y'all are talking, so This is just going to be hanging out with Tiberium. Yeah, I saw a YouTube video of some kid who took a really expensive airsoft AR upper receiver and basically just sanded away and stubs and cut away this and that and basically put it together with a real lower receiver and was able to get it working, which I thought was kind of freaking awesome. Granted, you have all those people, who are angry about coast guns and stuff like that, but I thought it was kind of funny that they're making airsoft guns to spec where you could actually just do slight modifications to make them work with real ARs. Yeah, I mean, obviously, but I mean, for me, it's just the what's the word? Sheer amusement of the feasibility that it has. Obviously, you might be a one and done deal. Being an upper, it probably won't be able to take the pressure of all that gas and the recoil and stuff, but interesting, to say the least, I'd say. But I don't understand. What is this? Where does this go? Ooh, full auto parts. Isn't that illegal? I haven't been home in a long time, but I would assume that is not something you're allowed to have. This metal piece isn't even in the parts list, so I don't know how I'm supposed to go about using this. But it's nice. It's nice that I have a metal rod like this I can use. But where does one use it? Whatever. Just keep building. All these barrels are already put together, so you don't have to actually. They're not two sides to put together. It's just kind of nice. A nice little touch. Hughes Amendment, 1986. Not aware of that. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I miss being able to just go out into the backwoods and just shoot and stuff. But I live in Korea, and Korean people kill each other already enough as it is with vehicles. I don't think adding guns to the mix is gonna make anything any safer. Although I think Korea does need to have more lax gun laws. Just like Japan, you can't own a gun unless you're kind of special or anything like that. But like I think I talked about this before, but in 1980, as well as the Korean War, yeah, I mean, there are no arms, there's no weapons, and when there was a military coup and a bunch of army soldiers who were under direction of said military leader. Pretty much, they were able to find some remnants of like old World War II, Korean War, even Vietnam War era rifles and stuff, and tried to defend themselves. Obviously failing, but yeah. Screw that noise. I like my gun. I agree with you there, buddy. I agree with you there. Where is that? Okay, I put that in here. Well, that's not number 21 though. I am missing a peg-like object. Let's see, 21. Shoot, I think I'm missing a part. Crap. Oh, whatever. I think I'll find it eventually. It's not on the floor. I don't remember even cutting this piece out. Dang it. Whatever. No, I think this is another mislabel because you see 21 here and then see 21 here. 21. At least most M1s are actually still in use. The Korean Army does not use M1s. They actually use. Hold on, let me just double check. That's the right part. I don't think that's the right one. It's not even on a. They didn't even get the letter right on this one. It says C21. It's a freaking. Is it a B runner? Yeah, it's a B runner. Wrong. They use a Korean weapon called the K. They just call them K1, K2, K3s like that. Even the tanks are called like K6 or something like that. They shoot 5.56 NATO, but they've been using the same exact Korean made weapon. I think Daewoo makes it. The company that makes the shitty cars. Yeah, they can't make a car with the damn, but they make good air conditioners and shit. But yeah, the K2, I've fired it. It sucks. It's terrible. Yeah, the runner's very thick. It's I wouldn't want to be cutting through this with your god hands. Let's just say that. Yeah, they still use Daewoo. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, they use Daewoo. It's pretty bad. I know they've been using like really old 60s 60s like Vietnam era M16s. We're talking like the ones that had all the problems. Thank you, smart kids, right? But yeah, they use like the old like M16s and stuff as well. It's pretty bad. Okay, I want to say that's correct. Hopefully. No, my question is, what do we do with this metal barrel? What is this? It goes nowhere. There's no place for it. Nonsense. So that can be a barrel. Like that. I think. Well, it's upside down. Means Yeah, okay. Well, that works like that. And it's not coming out. So they used the old like 60s M16s. Peace out. I'm gonna break. I'm gonna change the powder types. Yeah, I don't know a whole lot about what was going on back then, but I do know that there were problems with the M16s back in the day. They used them here, but yeah, Korea's they're still using freaking, like my uncle had a freaking rifle, and they had to keep that shit at the police station. Every time he wanted to use it, he had to sign it out and then bring it back. They would mark what time he took it out and where he went and what time he come back and stuff. Um, but yeah, I mean, I like guns, but New Jersey and New York, both states are not very gun friendly. Um, which is kind of why I wanted to live out further out west, like Pennsylvania, at least. 'Cause, you know, I hold on to all kinds of information. Yeah, it's good to know, man. I think, right, in order to have that upwards, okay, this one's gonna go in that way. Well, I wouldn't say it's useless, man. I mean, if it's useful to somebody, it's not useful. Useless. Sorry. All right, that's done. I think I'm done with the barrels. C18. What are all these extra parts, though? Got some extra parts lying around. Might this be what I'm looking for, perhaps? Maybe. Maybe. It fits. It fits. Metal barrel fits into this one. Nice. Good morning, Avant. How's it going, man? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. I think I have one of those like knots behind your shoulder blade on the right side. Oh my god. Knotted up. Oh god. That's painful. Type the number 4 if you can empathize. And if you guys know where the number 4 reference comes from, you are an OG subscriber of Alex the Doof. All right, I think we are done. I'm just gonna pop this ugly ass. No, we're not done. I'm not done. Thought I was done. Base of your neck. Damn, that sucks. Yeah, I got one at the right behind my shoulder blade. Freaking hurts. Ugh. I lost track of which one's which. That's the middle one. That's that one on the end. What the hell is that? B20. B20. That's B9. Where the hell does B9 go? What are all these like extra parts just lying around? I'm pretty sure I need these two. Oh. Painful ass shit. Alright. That is, got those two pieces. A34. You got like C1 and all this stuff. What is this? Whatever, I'm just gonna cut it out. Just talking to myself. Oh, man. Got this part C6 over here that I have no idea where it goes. That runner is done. This runner is almost done. That's it. Done. I'm just gonna cut out all the parts. All right. That's what I needed. A3, 4. Okay. 1, 2. Thick ass runners, man. Jeez. Okay. Well, Tiberium, Tiberium says he can hopefully get to work on his HGGM. Well, what's keeping you from doing it now? You're already up. But puppy kick in the head. Might as well turn that into a good time building Gunpla. I'm trying to figure out where this stuff goes. I already have a scope thingy-majiggy here. Not that magazine goes in there. I haven't been home in 2 months. Right, you've been out and about because of work. I need, where's that? There we go. So who takes care of your dog if you're not home? I feel like something could go right there. I don't know. 7 people watching right now. Do any of you 7 people use Discord? You take some to work. That's cool. It's cool that you take your puppy with you. Your head kicking puppy. I'm guessing nobody uses Discord, right? Because I kind of thought it would be cool to like just set up a Discord so like y'all talk and chat and stuff, even and share stuff or whatever. Even if I'm not exactly live streaming or whatever, create a place where y'all can. Yeah. Needless to say, I can't wait till I can sleep in again. Yeah, 2.5 months away from your own bed. That'll do to you. Do it to you. No. No. What the hell is this? I'm getting these like spare parts. No, whatever. I am hungry. Heck does this part go? Okay. That one goes in there. And this one goes in there, I guess. Oh. Damn these sausage fingers. Okay. Okay. All right. That's. Yeah. I have no idea where these parts go though. I cannot for the life of me figure out where this part goes. Does that go here? Oh, it does. That's a weird outside piece. Okay. Port is free. So yeah, I was thinking about maybe just setting up a Discord just for like for my subscribers to kind of just create a place where y'all can share your builds and talk and stuff like that. Because I was thinking about uh, creating an Alex to Do Studios like Facebook group, and I realized that there's probably not a whole lot of people going to be using that to begin with. So I'm kind of scrap that idea. So. Oh. All right, bye right now, man. Everyone, thanks for joining in the stream. Sorry, girlfriend was calling me. What you doing? Gunpla. This is a really weird looking compensator or muzzle brake. Normally you would have things at an angle this way to compensate for the recoil, but that's just straight. That's weird. Well, I've got all these like holes and stuff. So this is probably the one that I'm no problems with the girlfriend, man. It wasn't a problem. It was a situation, not a problem. So yeah, no girlfriend problems. I'm at her house right now. This is my girlfriend's house. All right, so I think that's it. So really weird looking to it, but that's the end of it. And then you've got all these variations of barrels to use. But I cannot for the life of me figure out what the hell these extra parts are. No idea, but it's always cool to have extra parts. You can use it for some form of customization and stuff like that. Shannon, you just arrived in the nick of time to catch me end my live stream. I'm sorry. All right. Um, yeah, I'm pretty much done. So let me just give you the final lowdown on the HAR, HAR, MK01 and MK02. That's the Mark 1 up top, and this is the Mark 2 with all these variation barrels at the bottom. I've got a whole bunch of extra parts. I have no idea where they go to, but no, I'm just having some back pain because I got a knot in my shoulder blade. But anyway, so it's the lowdown. It's got only gimmick I would say for this one is this radar retarded ass radar dish thing moves up and down, and you've got your handle thingamajiggy here. It's pretty long. I mentioned this earlier, but this one's about the length of a high grade box. So yeah, just about the length of a high grade box. Yeah, it's pretty long. So, and this one comes with kind of like, I guess you have your ammo drum back here, maybe some form of, I don't know, coolant or something like that, and then pew pew pew. So yeah, it's a pretty ominous, huge looking. One thing I don't like as far as design wise goes is this really retarded looking iron sight down here. So oh, let's say but other than that, I would probably just remove that. And I don't know. I think you could probably do something cool with it, with maybe with some straw line covering the end of it, make it kind of look like camouflage sniper rifle or whatever. So pretty cool. I would use this, definitely use this for some form of sniper kit or something. It's a pretty cool looking thing. Although I don't understand the point of having this thing here. That's kind of pointless, I would say. but I guess maybe it's to make the barrel longer. But having this here serves no purpose because the action is going to be inside this receiver here, not back here, which means having a bullet all the way back here serves no purpose because there's not going to be anything hitting. Even if it were like a bullet, it's not going to be anything back here hitting. But buffer tube maybe, yeah, I guess. But for me, I would probably do something with this because it just gets in the way of like when you're trying to pose it. So yeah. Anyway, better than Foxhound's weapon. Yeah, I guess. And then this is the Mark II. The barrel is changeable. So let me take that piece out, I think. And you can go with a much smarter, shorter barrel with that. This one's only gimmick is maybe, the handle thing here. Maybe removable magazine of which you only have one. You only have one magazine, which is kind of stupid, but I guess you could mold another one if you'd like. But it comes with all these different barrels to go with. This one's pretty cool looking, I guess. It's got all the holes for heat dissipation, I suppose. And something fell off. I don't know what. But anyway, yeah, you can remove that and swap that out for a different barrel, I guess. I suppose having a long one would look nicer. But yeah, this one's not as long as the other one, but comes with a metal tip thing, which kind of doesn't really match very well, but it is what it is. Yeah, I mean, it was like a good 3.5 hour long stream. It's pretty long, but yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna start cleaning up and to eat dinner because I'm super, super, super hungry. So anyway, again, thanks you guys for. Well, let me switch this camera. Thanks you guys for coming and hanging out on this stream with me today. And yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool rifle if you're thinking about it. But if you've been watching me build it, obviously there are clearly a lot of parts fitting issues as far as plastic quality goes and stuff like that. Maybe might leave a little bit more to be desired. So just keep that in mind if you have or are planning on ordering this hair kit. But yeah, once again, it comes with a set of water slides as well as some stickers for the scopes and stuff like that. So anyway, we will see you guys probably. It's Monday today. I want to say Thursday, probably Thursday evening for Gunpla Jazz evening, my time. So maybe morning for you guys instead of what time it is now. So anyway, thanks for joining, and we'll probably see you guys on. Bye.